this is Nikki from Nikki's Crafting Corner. Welcome to my channel. I hope you all have had a very nice Christmas time, and I wish you all the best for the new year. This is my first video in 2024. So it's been a while since I've posted a video. During Christmas time I haven't had enough time to post videos because I have just created for myself and for presents and so on, and yeah, now I'm back, and I want to share my first project for 2024, and this is my new calendar. I make a calendar for myself each year, and this is the one I will use in 2024. So let's dive in. I think this will be posted in two parts, and this is part one. So have fun. I want to show you my calendar today, and I want to show you how I use these three mini calendars I got in our local supermarket for free, and they've got some really great images, and I want to show you what I will do with these three pretty calendars in my personal junk journal calendar. Okay, so I will put these away, and then I want to show you what I have done so far. I have picked a book from 1940. The cover is really beat up. The edges are torn, the paper is torn a little bit, but I really like the colors, this kind of plate color and brown, and this the spine is really pretty. It's a fabric spine, and it has a really nice feel to it. It's like furniture fabric, very thick and sturdy. And what I've done so far is I've made a really pretty topper for my cover, my front cover. This is an image from a calendar from last year, and I have cut this to size. I have put some lace under it and some lace here at the bottom, and then I have glued this onto my front with my hot glue gun. I've put some pretty book page underneath, and I have covered a piece of the spine, a little bit of the spine underneath my topper, and it goes right here to the back of my cover. This is vintage lace, really fragile and pretty, and yeah, I've taken a piece of it to embellish my spine a little bit. I have three signatures in my calendar, as you can see here, and my pages are not sewn in. I have put them in my calendar with elastic, as you can see here, and I didn't want to have some elastic on my spine on the outside, so I have bound my pages in like this with these. I have just punched some holes, 3 holes in here, and then I've woven my elastic like this, so you can only see these pieces of elastic. Okay, so let's dive into it. If you want to know the size, this is approximately 4.5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by nearly 7 inches. Okay, and it was a book with this gorgeous old font, so I will use some original book pages in this one in the future. Okay, my front cover, I have created a pocket, a top-loading pocket with an image from the same calendar. I have used this topper, and I have two of these calendars because my daughter has the calendar too, and she gave me her old calendar from last year, so I was able to create an invisible pocket here. So I have glued the image, the full image down, and then I have glued a piece of the image from the second calendar on top of it, so it looks like this is a full image. Okay, so kind of invisible pocket. And then I have my pages in here. I have used coffee dyed paper, avocado dyed paper, and this is paper I have dyed with food colors. Well, yeah, every month has a tab, so I know where the beginning of every month is. This is just coffee dyed paper I have stamped on, and then I have cut some squares and folded them in half and just put them onto the page like this. So very simple. Okay, let's start again. So this is one of the pages from one of the calendars. I think it's from this one. I have taken the page from January. So as you can see here, it begins in February, this calendar. So the January page I have used because I wanted to have an overview of the month on each before I have my weekly calendar, so we will come to this later on. So this is a flip out and a pocket here and a pocket here. So what I really need in my calendar is a lot of space to put little notes into pockets and things. And yeah, I liked the images, and so I have glued this onto the page like this. This is the full page. I have folded it so I can have the overview, a flip out, a pocket here covered with another image, and a pocket here. And I have covered the spine here, or the fold, with a piece of lace, the same as I have on my front cover. Okay, my spine in the middle of my journal is covered with a piece of cotton fabric. I really like the colors, and that's my spine. Okay, and then we come to the first month. This is January. I have written this down with my pencil, so I can erase this and make it a little bit prettier. But yeah, this is just for now. I have used another strip of paper from this pretty calendar I have talked about, this one, and I have created a side-loading pocket, and I have already, oh, I see that it's not glued fully on, but I will take out the page and sew this, so never mind. And I have already put in some leftover pieces. These are pieces from the paper that I've cut to pieces for my tabs. So it goes like this. And these are some leftovers from the pretty calendar, and I have just put them into these pockets for later. This is a sticker, a washi sticker that was in the calendar of my daughter, and I have saved it and just put this down for January. What I have done is I have created a weekly calendar this time. Last year I have done a monthly calendar. My calendar was a little bit bigger, wider, and I was able to draw 1 month per page. but the squares were too small for me. So this time I wanted to have a weekly calendar with more space to write in. And this is how it will look when I have finished putting in all the weekdays. I have drawn all the weeks and the dates so far, but not the days of the week. So this is how every week will look like. And the tab indicates the beginning of the month, so this is January. I want to print some numbers onto my tabs at the bottom of my tab, so a 1 for the first month and a 2 for February and so on, so I can see when I have my calendar closed and I see all my tabs on the side, so I can see, oh well, month 5 is May, so I can just flip to that page easily. Okay, as you can see, there are some pages stuck in my calendar, and this is what I want to work on today with you. So let's go to the first one. This is the beginning of February, and as you can see, I have put one of the calendar pages in here because I want to create another pocket for the beginning of this month. And I really love this image with the snow and the mittens, and I really love this pattern. And yeah, I want to create a top loading pocket here, and I want to have some gussets, and I want to include my overview for February. So let's start with cutting this piece to size. So I need some folds, so let's cut this. I really want to have the mittens in the middle of my page, so let's see. I want to cut this here, and I have to make sure that the pocket goes from here to here, and I will just cut this to size. Hopefully it's kind of straight. I don't mind if it's a little bit wonky. Okay, and I will use this bottom piece to create another fold here for the bottom. These are some Bible quotes, and as I'm not very fond of quotes in my journals, I don't want to keep them, so I don't mind if they disappear. Okay, let me put this away so I can more easily make my folds here. Let's see where my mark is. It's over there. So I'm just making my folds here for the gussets so I can stuff a lot of things into my pocket. And I want to have a notch. I want to do this with my notch maker I'm so fond of. Okay, I wanted the notch at the middle of this heart shape, and it's nearly perfect. Okay, I want to miter my edges, and I have to cut out this part at the bottom and on both sides, and I want to cut this a little bit shorter. Okay, so now I can glue this onto my page and see how I want to include the monthly overview. Okay, so let's glue this down first. Okay, so now I can stuff some little notes in here. And for the monthly overview, I think I can have a tuck over there. So yeah, I think that's a neat idea. So I want to cut this to size like this, and I can always put these pages out for sewing, because they are just put in with the elastic. Yeah, I like that. Do I want to have my corner rounded? Yeah, I think so. Let's do the biggest one. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And I just want to glue this down on these two sides, so I have an upper tuck spot. Very clever. I like that. I like hidden things and clever ideas in my journals. Okay, so this is my second month, and as you can see, I've already drawn all the weeks with the dates. So this is February, and here we come to the beginning of March. And this is my middle page. My middle page in all my 3 signatures is a map with some pockets. So I have sewn all around, just folded and sewn, and I have 2 top loading pockets here. And the month begins on this page, and then I have this middle thing, and you can see my elastic here, a pretty gold one. So I want to have my monthly overview on this page. Yeah, I have already chosen my pretty page from the calendar. It's from this one. Most of my pages are from this calendar because I really love the images. And as I'm living near the sea, I don't want to use images with mountains on them. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, let's see. A side pocket. I have already written down what I want to do, and this time I want to use this pretty image from the back side of my calendar page, because I really love this leaf with the rope. It has a kind of nature and nautical feel to it, and is very appropriate for my area that I'm living in. So this has nearly the perfect height, so I want to glue this down like this, and I will have a little bit of space at the top and the bottom, but that's okay for me. I want to sew this later. So let's make a notch again, and I think this time I don't want the notch in the middle, because then I will put out some of the image from the rope. So let's make it down here. And the word that you can see here says loved. So that's okay for me. Just a little quote. That's okay. Okay, I'm gluing this down on these 3 sides, and then I want to see what I can do with the monthly overview. So it is on the back side of this piece of calendar, so I have to see. I will keep this because this is a really pretty image. So let's see, I need the overview for March. So let's see what I have on my other. This is April, and the area where I live in, you can see these fields everywhere in spring. These are so pretty, bright yellow fields of, I don't know what it's called in English. In German it's Raps, Rapsfelder. Very, very pretty. Okay, this is March. I really don't want to cut into this image because I want to use this as a card, a journal card later on. So let's see what is in this calendar. Do I have the March here? No, this is May. This is March. Yeah, I can totally use a piece of this card, and then I have the flowers here left. So yeah, I think I want to do that. And I could glue this down onto my map as well. Let's cut this first. As you can see, I have not thought about this so far. I don't want to cover my image there, and I really want to have it near this page. I think I want to glue this down here. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and I will leave this because these are some holidays for Easter, so I know when Easter is. So let me glue this down onto the back side of my map pocket. Yeah, just like this. Very pretty. Let me put out some cloth so I can wipe away the excess glue. Okay. So that's March. Let's come to April. I have picked an image and I really, really love this butterfly. So I have already decided I want to have a pocket made out of this butterfly, and I think I want to do it like I have done the one for February, like this. Just a top loading pocket, and then I will put the monthly overview into the top corner as an upper tuck spot. So let me quickly do this and then I will be back. Okay, everything is glued in now. I have my upper tuck spot here and the pretty butterfly pocket over here. So let's go to the next month. This is the end of the first signature, and as you can see, everything is just tied into my elastic. I will do something to these front and back covers of my signatures, but I think I want to do this during the year, so I will not finish my calendar for now. I want to leave some creative space so I can do something during the year in my calendar. Okay, so this is the beginning of May, and I have already chosen this pretty image. and I have written down I want to make a torn corner pocket. So what I thought I want to do, I think, is use this part, something like that, because I really like these cherry blossoms. And then I have my monthly overview. I don't know yet how I want to use this. So, okay. What I need to do is I have to mark where my page begins and ends, and I want to have a little fold there so I can stuff my pockets with a lot of things. Okay, let's go to this point. Oh, this is really wonky. Let me make this more straight. Okay, this is straighter. Okay, and then I can tear my pocket. Okay. I know that this is too wide, so yeah, I can tear it like this and go down here, following my image. And I think I want to save this strip for now, because I don't know what I want to do for my monthly overview. So let's save this first, and then I can tear more. Oh yeah, that's perfect. A sweet little corner tuck spot. Yeah, I like that. So let's cut this to size, and then I can glue this down. Okay, so I hope everybody's fine, and I hope you all had a really nice Christmas time and find some time for some relaxed crafting. Oh yeah, I like that. So this is my torn corner tuck spot. Yeah, great. So let's see. Oh, I don't want to cover up my tabs. I could cut this in half, and then I will have 2 strips over here. Yeah, why not? So let's do this. So I will cut this like that. I could even have some small tuck spots here. Sometimes the ideas are flowing. Okay. So then I want to round the corners to emphasize that there is something. Okay. And then I want to glue this down on 3 sides, so I have a teeny tiny tuck spot. could even glue them down a little bit off center to make this more interesting. Not everything has to be in the middle of something. Okay, and this one will go over here. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think later on I want to embellish my pockets and things a little bit more, but for now I want to create the basic calendar, and then I'm free to embellish more. So I have chosen this image because I live near the sea, and this is a really pretty image. I think it's a lake or a fjord or something like that. Really pretty. And let me see, have I written down something what I want to do with it? I think I wanted to glue this down like the one I have glued down in January. So I will cover this with a pretty image and create a pocket, and I will glue this down on 3 sides to create a side pocket. So let's cut this a little bit more straight, and then I will glue this down on 3 sides. And that's all I want to do. Oh yeah, and I want to make a notch. So let me do this first. And then I can glue down the whole thing to my page. Yeah, pretty. Okay. So this was the first part of the year, the first half, and I see you in the second part where I want to do July to December. See you then. Bye.